G'day guys, my name's Josh, you can call me JaWoodle, and welcome back. I saw you running over there. Welcome back to Vane. Oh, that's why. You're chasing after a deer in the corner. I'm gonna look away and out of sight, out of mind, and pretend like it's not happening. Or you guys are all lurking on the roof and stuff, but today I'm coming back. I am still in this town garage place with the with the nuclear missile silo just over there. So I'm very curious what's in that, how to open it, how to get into it. That's my first priority for today, but I do have something else for you. Hopefully I'll be able to tell you about this before I have to show you this, but after upgrading my pistol the other day and it becoming so ridiculously powerful that any center mass shot with just a pistol was enough to kill a zombie, that felt like I was now too powerful. Oh, too powerful for the world. So what I've done, as you can tell, put a whole bunch of holes in besides doing anything. It is now headshots only. Just like true zombies are. Gotta destroy the brain to get them to drop. So no longer can I just start peppering center mass at everyone. I gotta actually hit my shots, and if I don't, they're not gonna die. I do want to see, oh, there's another deer in there. Jesus, bloody deers all over the shop. I do want to know if that's only firearms or melee as well. Like if I slice off one of your legs, are you still going to be able to get me, or are all your limbs now, oh, there we go, properly attached? You've lost an arm. What are you going to do? Bleed on me? Can I take off one of your legs as well? No? Still no, but you're not going to die. You would have died a long time ago from this. It's the claw sword, the best weapon in the game, and nothing. Yeah, gotta be headshots. Headshots for everyone. So that's going to be a fair that's a decent shot on you. Turn your head into jelly. That's going to be a fair new extra layer of difficulty. Oh, okay. There we go. So like during hordes and stuff, I don't know if firing a flare gun into a horde is going to work anymore. Like, does fire count as a headshots? I just had to turn it up a little bit, but I don't think there was a gap between a lot and not much. In fact, I might even be able to test this right here. Can I put a flare? I can't put a flare. Can't put a flare through the fence. That would have been an easy little test up, but I'm not that bloody lucky. Can I quickly just like open you then? And, oh, no, never mind. Never mind, you're fast. You're fast. Oh my goodness, you came up like a freaking meteor. You're on fire because you're burning through the atmosphere, not because of the bloody flare gun. Holy God. Okay. Okay. Well, you know what? I just wanted to do some size and you've made everything so much worse. Close the gates, leave them outside. I thought you were going to be cool and calm. You got me. None of that matters now, though, because what I need to find is some sort of generator or something to try to get down into that missile silo. There's a bunch of zombies hanging out the back, but I'll leave them to it. I've gone through both of these hangars already and found nothing, but there's got to be something. How do I open you? Surely there's like a lever or something. I can pull it like I'm Kronk or just get some power to you. Oh, actually, I can see. Oh, shit, I can see down between the doors. One bullet to stop you, the other bullet to drop you. I can... Is there something down there? Maybe not, actually. I don't know. I'll keep looking. Potentially even... I mean, that's the silo doors. You only really need to open those when you're firing a missile at someone. But potentially even... There might be like another bunker area. Oh, jeez, I heard the footsteps. Another bunker area out the back of this thing. It's been telling me you've been saving the game for a long time. Surely you're done by now. There we go. Got it to go away. Just have to save the game again. I've overwritten my starting point, so hopefully nothing bad happens. Examine connections. So you're connected to the fuse box. Maybe that's the way that I can find out if there's like a bunker door or something. If I check you, examine connections, exit sign, lights, none empty, connected. So nothing connected through this warehouse. Maybe somewhere else. I've gone through the whole joint and I can't find anything. So if there's something that I'm missing, someone please tell me. Someone will know better than I will. Someone would have been here before. How do I get down into the bunker under the missile silo? There's got to be a way down. Is it like in one of the shipping containers or something? That'd be really cool if it was. Like open a shipping container and there's like a hidden door or something in there. That's something that I would do. Old mate's lost his shadow. The shadow's left the corpse. Bloody, someone finally killed Peter Pan. You're bloody welcome, Hook. Bloody detached shadows around the place. But if you could open one of these and that's what's hiding the stairs down, like open up that and it goes down there. That would be really cool, but I can't interact with you at all, so I don't know. But yeah, if someone, whoever does know how to get down there, please tell me so I can come back. But I probably need to start heading home. The guys who are hanging out right at the gate have all disappeared, which is good for me. I'm not going to wait for them to show back up again. There's a bunch waddling over. Get you on. Little 3-point turn. It is in the snow, so don't be too silly. Plus, I am hauling all my precious TVs and stuff. Okay. Straight through. Headlights off. It's the middle of the day. Oh, yeah, TVs are still there. Headlights off. We're good to go. It's the middle of the day. All right. The long trip home begins. It really is, though. Just, oh, there's a big boar right there. Hang on. I need you to dive. Nice. You were chasing after a fox, but you're made of hard leather, and I need that to repair my stuff. G'day, Piggly Wings. Great to see you. I was going to say that the temptation to stop and raid everything I walk past is still only one. Still really, really strong. Purely because just another deer wandering around. There's wildlife everywhere. I've basically gone to the zoo, but I feel like zoos are frowned upon you eating their exhibits. I want to go in and check all of these places to hopefully find that TV. I still live in hope that I will. Plus, every little pit stop I make is an extra opportunity to hunt. The doors are locked, and as much as I'd like to spend all of my time having a bit of a fiddle with your tumblers, instead I'm just going to break the window, climb on through, make sure you get rid of the broken glass, and unlock it that way. Who needs lockpicks anyway? Do it an easier way. Damn it, wrong TV again. It's definitely a little bit more nerve-wracking raiding these places now, especially in close quarters, because if I have to hit headshots under pressure, I don't super trust myself to do that. Bakery Sweets Bible requires level 20 reading, which I do, well, cooking rather, which I do not have. I probably need to go and do some proper cooking at some point, get my levels up and really increase that part of my game that I haven't been doing much of. Nothing in you. Check the bags. Nothing in you either. How did none of you guys have TVs in your room? Even an old one. It's almost like they go to the bedroom for other activities, not just to watch TV shows. Completely foreign idea to me. I've no idea. Who even does that? No one I know. Always check the shed just in case there's another mower, which there is. I'd love to take you home and use you on zombie corpses, but don't think I'm allowed to do that. Maybe one day. Maybe one day in an update in the future. That'd be bloody bonzo if they did. Oh, was that putrid seeds? Oh, no, it was just large. Plant a slot large. Okay, I thought somehow the seeds had gone off. Do seeds go off? I feel like they would, but maybe they don't. There is that seed vault up in the cold areas. Maybe that's... I mean, it's cold out here. It's the same thing. I have my own seed vault. That's all right. You can't win them all, or in my case, any. Every place I go doesn't seem to have any of the TVs I need. But I do have now, so I've got 3 big wall-hung flat screens, which, okay, they don't work great. Like, they don't match the resolution of the cameras, but bigger is always better. So having a bigger screen can only mean good things. So if I chuck them on the wall and just run, like, my 3 main cameras to it, and then have some extras for... like supplementary cameras, that might be a good way to do it, because I mean 6 would be nice, but I haven't got that lucky. Oh, that's the horde noise. Jeez, they're coming thick and fast these days, aren't they? Yeah, here they all come. I'm just gonna go on a cheeky little slow crawl, because how would I even fight you now? Other than having talent, there's no shot I'd be able to fight the horde. I'd have to get headshots in every single one. That's never happening. That's never happening. I don't know who you are or what you are, but that's never going to happen for me. They've also all just kind of not worried about me really at all. I mean, here comes a couple of them. Comes like scope in. Oh, jeez, it'd be so nice if you could like penetrate rounds with the sniper rifle as well. Shit! Why do I get out of the car? Why do I get out of the car? Get back in the car. Back in the car. Go. Back in the driver's seat. Yeah, just run them over. I don't care. I don't care. Get me out of here. What I wanted to do, oh, yep, sorry everyone. What I wanted to do was try and see if I could pepper one with the flare gun and see if that will burn through the rest, but didn't get the chance. I don't even know where I am. I don't know where I am right now. There's a little cabin. There's a little cabin right there. I bet you've got a TV in you too. Where even am I? I took a turn. Oh, I'm actually near the outpost. Maybe my truck's respawned. I've rebooted the game. Maybe my truck's back. Oh my god. Oh my god, what just happened? I ran over the fence and there's now, like, the back of my truck is empty? The horde's still out there somewhere. Don't tell me. Don't tell me. It's all gone. It's all gone. All that's left is my cot that I had a little snooze in last night. Everything's gone? Everything's gone. I mean, yeah, look, I took out a fair chunk of fence, but both TVs. Oh, that's okay. It's okay. It's okay, baby. I've got you. I've got you. The one square TV I found. I lost the flat screens, but whatever. Whatever. I've got the main one. I've got the little one. You were supposed to be safe in there. You're supposed to be all tucked in. And instead, that's all gone. How is that the one that had survived? How did you all break? I just had to check. I had to check to make sure that, like, my beer taps are gone as well. Beer taps are gone. TVs are gone. The overpriced video I had on the floor is gone as well. There's 3 TVs and my beer kegs out of that. Grim. That is absolutely grim. Can I go back to the Social Club of America, whatever it was called, where I found those things and get them back? Oh my God. My one, oh shit. My one tiny little TV, maybe stop running over fences then, dick cheese. Is it gone? It hit, I was looking at it. I was ogling it and it's broken. I had it. I had it. I was too busy making fuck me eyes to it and I've stopped paying attention while I was driving.
I had it right here in my hands.
I have so many regrets. That's like the worst 5 minutes of my life. That is horrendous gameplay. Well, now we know. Now we know the running over stuff when you're carrying a bunch of furniture is the worst that you could possibly do. Ooh. There's a car here and a truck. So, okay, so when I lost the truck last time, I hadn't exited the game before I came back here to see if it respawned. And it may have now. So when you reboot the game, it reverts. Oh my God. It reverts the vehicles back to where you found it. Because look at that. There is everything. There's all the ammo. There's all the stuff. I can turn you on. You're still hot wired. Okay. Oh, shit. Sorry about that bike. So there you go. If you lose your vehicles, just reload the game and go back to where you found them. And you'll be able to get them back again. Doesn't make up for this, though. Doesn't make up for losing all my TVs. Damn. Damn. You are just going to have to get out of the way because you're kind of right in the middle of everything. I'm just going to leave you just in the forest. Because I set you free. You're welcome. And I was going to move everything across again. It's good to have you back. Everything's good. Everything's loaded. I mean, I suppose I can't be too upset. Yeah, I lost my TVs, mostly because it's my own goddamn fault. I just had to run over a couple more pegs of fence, didn't I? Because I was too busy looking over my shoulder in the back of the truck. Damn it. But got everything back again. Got my truck back again. You win some, you lose some. I still think this counts as a win. It just means that my entire 2-day adventure has been worth nothing. As much as it sucks for me, like right now, I do see the value in it. I still think that's a good feature, even if it just bit me in the ass. So like, if you drive over fences and stuff, you stand a chance of losing things. Not only breaking your truck, but also when you're hauling cargo. I mean, yeah, it's inside the truck, so I'm not sure how it got broken, but it kind of makes sense that it did as a punishment for driving like a tosser. You can't do everything and get away with it. You can't be scot-free forever. Sometimes there are consequences. Speaking of consequences though, I do want to get my trucks back inside my compound and then figure out what I'm going to do about everything that's been happening recently. Things have not been going super duper well for me. I'm going to leave you there. And I mean, I had the right idea with the explosives, I think, but I think now we just write off grenades and things entirely. Clearly, I'm incapable and irresponsible, so I should not be using anything that's gonna cost me at some point one of these trucks. They keep coming back to life and I love that, but at some point they'll get patched and they'll be gone forever. How's that for a decent bit of driving? Got them both plugged up over on the side. I can go and close these doors. And I was about to say that, oh, we just... Your animations were a little bit broken everywhere, okay? I was going to say, like, we just had a horde, so I should be able to go a little while without the next horde showing up, but the other day we had 2 back-to-back, so I don't trust that at all anymore. I had a thought about this stuff as well. So these forges, with a lot of the crafting stuff, these crafting benches, if you overmake, like if you build too much stuff and it fills up its output slots, it'll just start like pissing shit all over the ground, like what happened with my ore crusher over here. It was just like all full on the back of it. I probably lost some to the ground as well. So what I was thinking with the forges, because I want to make just like that. Perfect example. How many ingots have I lost over the journey And glass sheets as well. Have I lost down there as well as another glass sheets? Yeah, that's exactly what I was worried about. So what I'm thinking is, if I make a table, coffee table is like a regular work table like you, if I've got the stuff to build it now, if I build one of you and I put my forges on top of it, does that mean when it starts like shitting out ingots, it'll just drop them down underneath the table underneath? I won't lose any more. That's the dream. Quickly grab you and just put you, yeah, there you go, up on the side like that. Do the same with this one. I don't know if this is gonna work, but it makes sense in my head, which is always the first hurdle. I might actually do the same, because that was an issue with a lot of the workstations, so I might do the same again with some of the, like the ore crusher and the advanced charcoal kiln. You've got nothing. You do have some in you, actually. Do I even need to empty you to move you? Do I have to pull the petrol out, or can I just like stick you over there? That'll work. Got a whole bunch of refined coal, or charcoal even, in you. I can move you across to the side as well. Just out to them, purely so I can build a couple of tables underneath you. You're a rickety ass table, but if you work your work, put you right up against the fence, I think. Put you like that. It almost works as a, like those little step things that you can fire over the top from. Put another one on you. That was all the planks that I had, and put the kiln back on top. Is there any sort of like risk to like to this not be able to hold the weight or something? Like, is this not allowed in certain instances, or is it okay? I assume that's gonna work. I guess we'll find out. Here we go. Here's a whole bunch of charcoal. Chuck you in. Ignite you. And I'm just gonna leave you there. I'm gonna leave you there working away until I know that you're doing what I want you to do. You still got the petrol in you as well. That's all bloody happy. Can you work a bit faster? Can I like triple stack the charcoal? I've got heaps of it. That's all working away very happily. My light on my workbench has gone out. Can I quickly repair you then? Light bulb, where'd you go? Yeah, you, what do you need? Just some electrical scrap, which I don't have on me right now, but I have some around. Electrical, I've got plenty of it. Plenty bloody of it. Grab you, light bulb, quick little fix, all the way back up and at him again like a radioactive man. There you go. just a normal base upkeep. I would have thought though, having electrical parts, g'day lads, having electrical parts in my utility cabinet would like stop my lights from burning out like that. This is going to be a good test for it though. There's special concrete paste in you. Grab you and just chuck you in. So you're already at 50. Look at that. It's like shitting it out like it's Bender. Literally shitting bricks. That's actually perfect. And it just sit there and fall to the ground. It's just dropping it down below. Absolutely bang on. I love it when I have a dumb idea, but it's not a dumb idea if it happens to work. You're still cracking along. You're on, but you're not making any more refined charcoal. Why not? Go on, keep cooking. This really is just so satisfying. I've taken them out, like the stack of 50 out of the forge now, so they're not gonna put out any more of them. Just grab all of you, find somewhere to chuck you, put similar. Limestone bricks, put all of you in. I need more storage. These boxes need to hold more for me. Before I get distracted by anything else, I need to make sure that I do all of my repairs. All my weapons looking good. The 57 has been doing absolute work. It's the workhorse recently, but now with headshots only, I feel like the shotgun might be coming a little bit more to the form. I want to run the P90 so much. It's my favorite gun that I'm holding right now, but it's unsuppressed and it has no sights. And it's just an ammo waster. It is filling the air with lead, almost in a gaseous state. And I need to be hitting targets. I reckon the P90 might get put back on the wall. I almost forgot actually. Here, look at the corpses down there. I need to continue this wall along here a little bit and really just close off the backside of, that's why it's so bright, of my compound. They were climbing up those cliffs way too happily. They hadn't really had that option for a long time, but I guess a few of them decided they were smarter than me, which isn't particularly hard, and just came straight up there. Look, I can't even do it. There you go. Yeah, I struggle to do it, but a brainless zombie gets up there like a hurdler. I was going to make him out of just like the regular, like reinforced wooden walls, but given that, I mean, things are getting a little bit burning a lot of the time, I don't want to risk them burning down later on, so I'm just going to skip straight ahead to making him out of the limestone stuff. So if I build you and just continue this along the line of the fence, like that, that'll work nicely, and then continue on out that way. Oh, it's a little bit touch and go with my water collectors, but it seems to be okay. How you looking? You all good? Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. Not much of anything to stand on. This little notch at the end over here is probably going to be the hardest bit to seal up. I've run out of limestone bricks, so I have some more of those stashed in one of these boxes. Yeah, just you. That'll be enough. I really need 2, maybe 3 more pieces. Grab you. Maybe building the other one from the other side might be the way to go. But it doesn't be like that much, does it? If I just put you like that, and then another one going across there, is that gonna do it? Or am I gonna need to put another one on top? Like how tall does this thing need to actually be? There we go. It's a little bit mismatched at the end, but it actually looks pretty good. So I've got the backside of my compound finally, for the first time ever, actually sealed. I reckon I do. I reckon I do the same thing as here and just get this scraggly ass, basically a shipping pallet, and just bolt it up on the top. I hope that won't cause too much of an issue. Like, they're a bit flammable with it up above everything. I don't think the zombies ever really get up here anyway. They're actually pretty expensive to make, given that they're the weakest option, but just chuck a couple of you up there. It's the wood scrap that really starts weighing you down. I can't see anything. Can't see anything down behind the rain collectors. Let's get you, yep, get you nice and snapped on. You're good. You're good. If this doesn't work, if this doesn't make my base secure, then I'm kind of shit out of luck. I'm shit out of ideas. This was like the last straw. This is the thing I didn't want to do. There we go. Done. So now my entire fortress is 2 blocks tall. The whole way around, except for there. Except for the one part where I actually want the zombies to come and attack me. But they're so just horny for the big double gates. There's someone out there already. Actually, speaking of, they're so bloody horny for the big double gates that they're ignoring the purpose-built path for them. I told you. That's how horny they are. They're climbing inside them. They don't want to be on. They want to be in. Which means I don't really know what the solution to this is going to be. If the double gates are the draw card, if that's what they want to go to all the time, I mean, that kind of like priority system, I've got a word for it, but that lust to do one particular thing above all else is exploitable. That should be something that I can figure out a way to use. So I reckon if I change the way my entrance systems for this base works, I can use that to my advantage. So instead of having, kind of like inverting this actually, putting these big double doors on the sides, either side will do. So they're going to run through the gate here, through the entryway, and stack up on either side here for me to burn. That might be the way to do it. It does mean that all of this is worth absolutely nothing, but if I can get it to work, I can get it to work. Or potentially, is it because in the game's mind, the double doors are only 1 block high? Everything else is double blocked and a little bit taller, but that's only 1 single block. Maybe that's coming into it too. I'm not entirely sure, but whichever way you want to shake that, I am going to need a shitload more limestone bricks. Got some more concrete paste in you, which I can put immediately in. Stop searching for it, please. Concrete paste. I'll take you. You're working away very happily. No space left. Oh, come on. Find an extra pocket. It's like dessert. There's always room for some cheeky pud. I think that has to be the new play then. I'm going to commit to it. I'm going to commit to it right here, right now, and just hope for the best. Start destroying everything that's in the way. All of you. Gotta go. Something connected to it. Just you. So I can kind of see it in my head a way that I think I can make this work. It just depends if their infatuation with the double doors is going to last or not. If they decide they don't want those doors anymore, I'm kind of up a very shitty creek. Oh, I got a skill point though. I've maxed out my dismantling. That is now top tier. I can get an extra skill for... Doesn't really help me though, does it? Guys, I'm already at 100, so I guess it has to be this one. Where's the basic cutting tool requirement for furniture that requires it? Okay, yeah, nah, sick, thank you. It's not even make me feel any better about destroying my entire base. I worked so hard on this. Fortunately though, at least you get most of, or not most of, but some of the resources back when you do start destroying this stuff, when you do it instead of waiting for the zombies to do it. So take down all of you, take down both the doors as well. Does give me a good knock of limestone bricks. What is making that wet thwap sound? That sounds very soggy over there. That's confusing. I've left one of the walls up on the side, so I reckon I can still put that to use. I put a little box to put everything in because I have hundreds of kilos of limestone bricks coming out of this thing. Were you guys limestone up this side? You weren't. That's just reinforced woods. Want to keep it nice and well away from that, but I also want to make sure that my vehicles there have the right kind of access points. So here's what I'm thinking though. I'm just kind of throwing shit at the wall and I'm hoping it's going to work out for me. But if I get one of you, I need to grab all the stuff out of the box actually. Just take all, or take some of each. Is that going to be enough? So from that wall there, if I spin you around and I turn it into more of like a convex kind of system, rather than following the line of the wall around, if I have this coming more on the inside, I should be able to use that as my vehicle gate still without too much trouble, but it will still call in the zombies. What kind of angle you're on though? It's hard to tell. It's hard to tell what I'm building from such a zoomed in perspective. I mean, it almost works exactly. It's almost exactly where I want it to be. I suppose that instead of building that right now, I'm going to destroy these last two because you're going to be... Oh, you're kidding me. Because you're going to be attached to all this. I don't want you getting set on fire. I can't destroy you because you're attached to this one. How many of you are going to be attached to each other? Oh, no. I can't break down these two. I don't have to break down the whole wall. You know what? Desperate times. Desperate times, and I'm very much desperate measures. Get you. It's going to be a little bit dicey to do, but I know that I can destroy things by using cars, so why not? Why not? I need you to get out of the way. I'm just going to battle away through it until you're gone. Might hurt the truck a little bit, but it's worth it. I'm not breaking down the rest of my fortress. I hate this bit about this. This isn't working either. I've hit it so many times and it's just not working. All I'm doing is battering up my truck like it's a piece of fish at a fish and chip shop. It's not working. Can I burn it down? All right, listen. I don't think it's gonna do what I want it to do. I think I might be shit out of luck on that. I know it definitely can because I broke down one of the doors by driving into it not that long ago. Can I burn you? Not that one. Not that one over there. Can I get a zombie, please? Excuse me. If there's any zombies around, can I borrow you? I need to use your flammable skin for something. Oh yes, here we go. Here we go. Come here. Come here. Up we get. Up to the top, and then just gotta set you on fire. Come over here, please. Oh, I've got a deep wound. Jeez, you did a number on me, but you did set fire to my wall. Both of them actually perfect. Perfect. See, I asked nicely and someone delivered. Chuck on you. I did definitely clean you first. Can you get out of the way, please? That one. Cleaning wipes, sterilized, then bandage. I'm sore, don't care. You've met your maker now. You've met your match. I tried to do it properly. I tried to do it improperly. Now it's gonna get burned. So not only did that solve my wall issue, but because I did get beaten up just that little bit, it also gave me a point in medical, which is pretty bloody rigid-edge. I don't want to bank it. Diagnostician, get the ability, look at me reading words by the way, get the ability to see other players' approximate health, no thank you. Memento Mori, you can inspect a corpse to see how it died. Can I do that with like regular zombies? Because that would be really fascinating to know how everyone carked it. Muscle memory, I mean, none of these actually really help me, do they? I thought there'd be something more like, you know, I can relieve more pain without like prescription painkillers or less chance of getting infected or something, but I mean, okay, I guess that one? Like, none of these are handy. None of these actually help me. Speaking of, can you hurry up and die, please? It's taking a sweet-ass time to get burned to cinders, but while I'm waiting for it, just quickly run upstairs and see what angles I have to work with. Because I still want to, like, use it from up here. Still, like, just like I did before, I still want to use my elevation to shoot over the top of the walls, which should actually work pretty well. So that's going to be the line across there, so I can't see that. But as I come around the corner, I'll have an angle on you. But if I put like a lower wall there and then the big gate back out that way, I'll be able to see actually straight through that gap. If I build the bigger gate on that line there, like kind of out towards that corpse or line between the box and the corpse, if I build on that line, that's going to be primo position for firing a flare down onto them. Nice. Look at me. Look at me going out and surveying shit before I start building stuff. That's thinking ahead. That's very unlike me. I don't really need to wait for those walls to finish burning then to get cracking on with the next bits. So I still want to use actually the fence gate, so I do have a way to get in and out if I need to. And I want to try and get you out onto that line, which I think is basically there. Actually, that seems to be about right. So build you. I'm going to have to actually grab all the things out of you so I can move this box a little bit more out of the way and just chuck you just over there for the moment. And then the big bad gates from you, goes on that line towards the zombie carcass. Should be about there, I think. Or just have to go a little bit more to the left. I don't... no, it needs to be more like this, doesn't it? Like that. Like that. Trusty gut. Trusty gut, because that should be... So I'm standing here on this line. Perfect. Perfect. Absolutely on the money. Chuck in the doors as well to make it an actual... Oh, actually, an actual gate. Need to build 2 of you. So put in the extra one over to you. The walls are still burning. How long is this going to take? Like I'm freaking King Julian.
How long is this going to take?
Chuck on you. I'm missing a couple more limestone bricks. There's none in you. I've got more stashed away though. But that's, I mean, you can kind of see what I'm going for then. So I can still drive out. That's even easier than before. I can drive my trucks out straight that way. Less of a harder gap to hit, but easier to defend. Surely that's good. The last walls didn't take nearly this long to burn down. I'm not sure how you're still in such good nick. We're just going to leave you there. There's no rush. But I am going to apply the same theories to this as I did before, where I have that window there to fire flares through as well if I need to. But that looks like a much more effective killing zone. So we're going to cruise around here. I can probably actually get rid of that now. I don't really need you there anymore. Then we'll be hopping over and build the same kind of thing as that over this side to really encourage them to come into it. And I might actually end up with some extra floor space in here because I've got to connect this to that wall. Put on the last piece of the puzzle just up the top like that. And there we go. I mean, these are all not bulletproof, flame-proof ones over here. Not too worried about that. Oh, it looks on the piss, doesn't it? It looks on the piss. Can't be having that. Aesthetics always matter. Break it down. Waste some materials, but so be it. Regular limestone brick fencing. Chuck in... No. Yeah, that one there. Chuck in you. Chuck in you. Okay. That... Look at that. That is welcoming for murder. I'm going to need to go and get some more fluids at some point soon because I am running out of concrete paste to do all my stuff with. You've got a bunch of rods in you, which is fine. What else am I missing for this? Some brackets. Do I have brackets in you as well? Just some regular ones. Do I have any reinforced ones in you? 42 of them. So I think with this wall coming back to like the other side of the compound, I want to kind of arch it a little bit more. No more jagged edges. Where are you? And I only need to build a fireproof on the bottom layer. There's a crawler just there. So get it? Just kind of like guesstimate it. If those walls be gone eventually, and just like out like that way, I guess. I don't want sharp edges. I do like this though. So it registers the angle that you built the one before on and just auto snaps to that angle on the next one. Look at that. Look how much easier it is now to build like proper like circles and archways. That's done that on. Oh my God. I may be the best to ever do it. I'm taking the piss. I'm taking the genuine piss. I'm pulling down my pants, pulling out my fucking embarrassed excuse for manhood and having a drizzle. I just gut feeling that. And even though with like the awesome circular snapping that's going on, which I love so much, look at that. I've nutted that. I've mashed that. I've stamped my goddamn initials on that. It's actually like pixel perfect. It's actually perfect. You couldn't do that better if you had a fucking protractor. Oh my goodness. I left a bunch of limestone bricks and things on the ground from breaking everything down, but that's all good. I want to put on, yeah, there you go, the rest of these walls at the top so no one jumps over the top. I've increased my surface area of my base by a good amount. I'm running out of wooden scrap though. Take you back, and you back, and you back. I don't want to finish building all of the wooden top pieces though until those walls are finished burning. The last thing I need is for that to get set on fire as well. Sounds like I've got my first visitor in there. I'm going to leave. That's all I can build right now. Anyway, are you hanging out? But look at that. Even just the crawler. I remember where you were. You were down there somewhere, and you've come around that edge to the double doors of glory. The double doors of glory. I asked for the double, and they gave me the double of doors and death. Perfect. Absolutely. Oh, that's less perfect. I can't bloody see anything. Absolutely perfect. Use the sword. Have a slice. Oh, I reckon this is going to work. This is a much better design. Oh, I can too. I was really curious if I could snap those, like those shells, those pulpit things up onto the layer above, and I can. So I can put you there. I can put one there as well. Is there a way I could potentially like have a way to make like almost like, what's the crenellations, like the path of the crenellations up the top of a castle wall called? Like, could I have something like that? I need a way to get up there, because, I mean, obviously you can't do that with there's no ladders or stairs or anything. I'll get rid of you. But can I get up there? I don't think it'll take much, actually. What if I go like this? If I build you onto that one, can I make that jump? Almost. Oh, you can. Yeah, you bloody can. This is sick. I've got one. Oh, shit. Okay, I might have to build some extra stuff. I've got one there too. Can I build like a little something extra to make that easier to get up into the middle bits? I don't want to block the entryway though. Maybe like something like you. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, I can. Yeah, I can. Okay, I'll just put that little ledge down the bottom. It's a little bit on the piss, but it'll do. That will be... Oh, I see. Headshots still work. That'll be absolutely perfect. So I can sit here when the horde... Holy shit. Maybe I could... No, don't use explosives. You just got your truck back. Never use explosives again. But I could just sit here with the flare gun and set them all on fire. Like, I've got the tower if I need to as well, but I can get up onto this bit. A proper little firing post. I've built one on either side just so they're matching. And still keeps the door nice and accessible as well. I'm actually going to put one down. That's even right there. That'll do. One right there. And see if I can continue that around this side. So anywhere I need to go, I'm going to need some more wood scraps, some more wood planks, some more. Anywhere I need to go, I have a way up and I can like look over the top. Oh. Game. Oh, game. That's bloody perfect though, and I think that's probably gonna do it. Other than these ones taking 18 years to decide they want to burn down, everything here is smack bang on the tip. I love everything about this. Got some extra room down here, maybe with some more farming or something, or just a shitload of storage. I can move my gas barrels further away, maybe even vehicle storage for vehicles I don't need all the time, like another ATV or another truck or something like that. It's perfect. It's perfect, but hopefully we'll have to put it to use too early, too soon. Still haven't run my security cameras, but that can be for tomorrow. I love this. This has to work. I've got good feelings about this. I started to say it and immediately realized that's just asking for trouble. But with that then, I'm going to leave this episode here, I think. I've lost my TVs. I have to run some extra stuff. You guys are still burning. So yeah, tomorrow I'll run those security cameras. I think I'll run them outside there so I can see what the horde is doing without me pop my head over the railing. Should be fine. Should be fine, I'm sure. What could possibly go wrong with that? We'll have to come back and continue to play Vane with headshot only mode on in the next episode, because this episode is done. So thank you guys for watching. Most of all, thank you to the patrons of Patreon who made this episode possible. If you liked, make sure you hit the like button down below and subscribe to this channel. Follow me on whatever. If I don't talk to you there first, I'll see you in the next episode. Have a good one.